Let's catch up on the Northeast Tennessee real estate market thus far this year, 2024. Hi, I'm Tiffany Watts, a local real estate agent here in Northeast Tennessee. And if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate, please reach out. So today we're going to take a deeper look at what the real estate market has been doing in Northeast Tennessee for the first half of the year. Looking at new listings. Now, disclaimer here, this is for the TVR MLS, which covers Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia. And this is going to be a count of the properties that have been newly listed on the market in a given month based on a rolling 12-month total. So we're going to focus here over here on the left side where it's comparing by price range. And if you look at this very first section right here, so the light blue is for 2023, the dark blue is 2024. This graph right here is for properties that are priced at $150,000 or less. And if you look, we are down 27.9%. And of course, we all know that prices have gone up. And that's your main reason is we used to have way more properties that you could find in that 150 price range, but not so much anymore. If we move on over between the price range of $150,000 to $250,000, it's pretty similar. We are down just a little bit. And then bump on over to the price range between $250,000 and $350,000. So we're up 13%. So this is pretty obvious, over the past several years, but that's a pretty big jump for just 1 year. There's 13% more properties that are in this price range now. And then this one's even a bigger 16%. So there are 16% more properties being listed at $350,000 or more. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the cumulative days on the market. Average number of days between when a property is listed and when an offer is accepted in a given month based on a rolling 12-month total. And same thing here, light blue is 2023, dark blue is 2024. We're going to focus in on this side over here that's talking about the price range. And it's up on all of them. So our average days on market are higher this year than what they were last year. As you can see, the amount gets higher and higher the more expensive a property is. So those properties that are, listed at $150,000 or less typically don't stay on the market as long as properties that are listed at $350,000 or more. All right, now we're going to talk about the inventory of homes for sale. Now, this one is pretty interesting to me. So this graph is the number of properties available for sale in active status at the end of a given month based on 1 month of activity. We're going to focus in over here on the left side, the price range. We are seeing more homes on the market this year than we did last year. If you look right here with the properties that are priced between $150,000 and $250,000, that's up 68%. Over here, $250,000 to $350,000. Now this is crazy, up 95% from this time last year. Last year there were about 262 homes for sale that fell within this category. And then this year, 512. That's almost double the amount. And then we jump over here to the price range of $350,000 or more. Now, it's not as big of a jump as right here, that 95%, but that's still a really large percentage there. So according to this chart, inventory is up for this year. All right, now we're going to talk about the Housing Affordability Index. I find this extremely interesting. So this index measures housing affordability for the region. For example, an index of 120 means the median household income is 120% of what is necessary to qualify for the median priced home under prevailing interest rates. A higher number means greater affordability. So if we look over here, we're going to focus on the year to date, and we're also going to focus in on single family homes. You look at 2022, the number was 137, and then it dropped 18% in 2023 to 112, and then it dropped again 8% to 103 for this year. And it doesn't show you 2021, but if you look above the 2022 stats, it shows that from 2021 to 2022, it had dropped already 26%. And so hopefully this does not keep trending downward like it is, because that just means more and more people can't afford to purchase a home. Now, this is the all residential properties market overview. Key metrics by report month and for year to date, starting from the first of the year, include single family and townhouse/condo properties combined. So we're going to look over here at the year to date. New listings, they are up 5%, which we already talked about that. We know that our inventory is going up. Pending sales are down 10%. So even though our inventory is up, our pending sales are down, probably because of the high prices. Closed sales, pretty much the same, around 3,600. Cumulative days on market, so that is up 16%. They were sitting on the market for about 74 days this time last year, but now we're at about 86. Median sales price, up 4%. It was $249,000. Now it's at $261,000. Average sales price, up 6%. It was sitting at $286,000. Now it's at $303,000. The percent of list price received. So this is about the same. They're both sitting at about 97%. So when someone lists a house, it seems like most of the time they get pretty close to what they're asking. Now, of course, there's going to be those rogue properties that they are way higher than what they should be, and they just kind of sit there on the market. But majority of homes that, get priced pretty well, they're going to get close to their asking price. And then what we just read over there about the housing affordability index, it shows right here, that it's down 6%. All right, so before I was giving you basically, the average for our region. And now I'm going to focus in on some particular cities, starting with Johnson City. And I'm going to look over here for the year to date. So new listings, roughly about the same. Pending sales, they are down 17%. They were at 527, now 434. Closed sales down 11%. Cumulative days on market are up 11%. Median sales price up 12%. Average sales price, now this is for Johnson City, it's up 10%. Last year, at this point in the year, we were sitting at $334,000. Now we're sitting at $370,000. And the percent of list price received, roughly about the same. All right, now we're going to focus in on Kingsport. So Kingsport, new listings, roughly the same. Pending sales, down 4%. Closed sales, up 10%. Cumulative days on market, up 32%. That's a pretty big jump. This time last year was at 62. Now we're sitting at about 82 days on the market. Median sales price, up 3%. Average sales price is up 6%. So in Kingsport, this time last year, $281,000. Now it's sitting just under $300,000 at $299,000. Percent of list price received, about the same. At Bristol, Tennessee. Now our new listings, not sure what's going on in Bristol, but it is up 23%. So this time last year, $222,000. Now we're at 273. Pending sales are about the same. Closed sales up 3%. Cumulative days on markets up 11%. Median sales price up 3%. Average sales price up 17%. So this time last year was $241,000. Now it's at $283,000. The percent of list price received is sitting about the same. All right, we're going to jump out and check out Greenville, Tennessee, because it's one of my favorite towns. So, new listings are down 2%. Pending sales are down 4%. Closed sales up 2%. Cumulative days on market, that's a pretty big jump. It's up 37%. This time last year it was sitting at 82. Now it's at 113. Median sales price is up 5%. Average sales price, it was $288,000. Now it's sitting at $310,000. That's a 7% jump. Percent of list price received, sitting at about the same. All right, we're going to take a look at Jonesboro, another one of my favorite little towns. Just so happens to be Tennessee's oldest town. And for the year 2023, it was in my top 3 most expensive towns. You can check that video out if you like. But new listings down 6%. Pending sales down 17%. That's a pretty big jump. It was about 253 this time last year, and now we're sitting at 209. Closed sales is down 3%. Cumulative days on market is up 26%. It was at 69. Now it's at 87. The median sales price is up 14%. That's a pretty big jump. It went from $350,000 to $399,000. The average sales price, which seems so incredible to me that our homes, the average sales price are this expensive. It was $405,000 this time last year, and now it's sitting at $434,000. The percent of list price received is down just about 1%. Well, I hope that you found this video informative and helpful. If you have any questions about the market or you'd like to chat about it, feel free to give me a call, a text, or an email. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great one.